warm wood and one eye white sky, watch worlds turn slow. Ravens ride, thermals over frostbit glow. I drank deep, paid blood for a glimpse of the weed. Saw halls made of storms, where the bold never leave. I walk roots of the world tree, bark full of scars, runes burned in my bones. I converse with the stars, as got iron in my breath, cold wind in my throat. I ride on the edge where the last sagas float. You speak of lost styles, I watched oceans recede, watched empires like ant hills swallowed by greed. Atlantean echoes, cities drowned in their pride. I saw the same script when the serpent first lied. Your scrolls crumble, my stage still cut. Your priests wore gold, my wolves wore gut. I'm the chill in the shield wall, silence before storms start. You got ink, little libis, I carve law into hearts.
Atlantic, Asgardians, whose myths keep marching on. Deep in the dust of the libraries, deeper in battles at dawn. Speak God, speak ghost, speak histories. Who really carries the flame? When the tide eats marble and palaces rot, all that survives is the name. Yeah, the name.
I am Thoth, moon on my brow, pen poised above ages. I file what you call fade into quiet pages. When your warriors clashed, I was counting the slain, marking each soul like a bead on a chain. Scribe of the balance, I weigh more than your steel. Your truth is a toast, mine's a measured ordeal. You boast of your runes carved in blood-soaked bark. I etched laws in the dark long before your first spark. Atlanteans whispered numbers to the waves at night, mapped every current, curved every light. The towers were thought, the temples were mine. They sank from their own weight, too clever, too blind. I coached them in cycles, return and decay. You taught your hosts just to charge, not to pray. Your afterlife feasts rot fat kings on their thrones. My scales stay steady on dust and on bones. Your hall loves loud, my halls love clear. Your fear shapes legends, my ink shapes years. You rage in the moment then fade in the hymn. I archive your thunder, so tell me who wins.
Atlanteans, Asgardians, whose myths keep marching on. Deep in the dust of the libraries, deeper in battles at dawn. Speak God, speak ghost, speak histories. Who really carries the flame? When the tide eats marble and palaces rot, all that survives is the name. Just the name.
Rising seas on the marble steps, snow on a broken spear. One calls out through the clash of blades, one writes, remember here. War songs fade into nameless smoke. Script cracks but the thought still breathes. Is power the hand that swings the sword, or the hand that decides what it means? Woe, then you hide in your scrolls while the sky splits red. Where were your scales when my sons lay dead? Wisdom that watches and never bleeds. Is it truth or a ghost that feeds on deeds? And you, a warmonger wrapped in a sage's cloak. Call it fate when it's just your yoke. You forged your warriors, but I forged the lens that shows how the story twists and ends. Yeah, when horns sound out on the final field, no verse, no glyph, just shield to shield. Your ink can't halt the last great wave. Only courage and chaos can stare at that grave. When the wave recedes and the echoes thin, they will look for a word to put on your skin. A symbol, a sign, a line, a design. You fight for the moment, I fight for the spine.
Atlanteans, Asgardians, whose myths keep marching on. Deep in the dust of the libraries, deeper in battles at dawn. Speak God, speak ghost, speak histories. Who really carries the flame? When the tide eats marble and palaces rot, all that survives is the name. Yeah!